Well, Sonic Runners came out. It's been out for a while now. Let's talk about it. Sonic Runners was one of my most anticipated mobile games to come out, just to see if they could screw up on something as simple as that. Yeah, Sonic's had it rough, but when it comes to his portable titles, he's alright. Anyways, his mobile games aren't too bad. Sonic Jumps Fever is a pretty nice distraction, and I love Sonic Dash. So what can they do with a more original mobile game? That's what we're here to talk about. I would call this a review, it's kind of what it is already, but I set up my reviews in a different organization. So this is the good and the bad of Sonic Runners. Let's blow this popsicle stand! Let's start with the good. The graphics are really nice, with great backgrounds and character models that have a blend with the classic and modern designs. I really like this direction, and it's a shame that this will probably be the only game to use this. Also, the gameplay has heart, and is a very unique idea. It's something we haven't seen in many mobile games, and I like it a lot. It feels very Sonic-like, and it really works with the portable phones, smartphones, whatever you call them. Some things I like. Some. Like the events, which complement the different gameplay styles being speed, flying, and strength. The levels in the events make it so that it doesn't give bias to one select style like the normal stages. Also, the game has a huge variety of buddies to use from games that honestly could have been forgotten about. Caliburn, the Mother Wisp of all things, and a flying golden piggy. Completely random. And I love that! We all remember the flying golden piggy from that one Sonic game, right? You know, that one? Anybody? Yeah, me neither. I also like the story in the game. It's simple and gets the job done. Plus, the amount of characters in the game is staggering, making it so that everyone's favorites are in there. The leaderboard's also well done, making the different divisions give you a fair challenge, since you'll only get promoted by your own skill level and nothing else, which is a great idea, and I like it. Let's see, any more positives? Some of the music's okay, I guess. I mean, I'm not even using it in the video, so it's kind of not good. Yeah, that's all I've got. Besides, you probably want to see the bad anyways, and that's kind of the whole reason I made this video. Oh! Spoiler alert! Okay, here's the main reason I made this video. I was so excited for this game, but there are so many bad things in this game. Firstly, let's start with the small stuff. This game is trying to do way too much for a portable game. For something you're supposed to be able to play on the go and something that you just pick up and play while you're bored, why do you always have to be connected to the internet to play? This game will eat up your data if you're outside of your house or whatever, and if you have a bad Wi-Fi, the game's gonna lag so much. Speaking of lag, it happens all the time on my phone. My Wi-Fi's good. Does this happen to anyone else? There are so many cheap deaths I've suffered because of the heavy amounts of lag in the game. Because of that, stuff like this happens. Yeah, that stuff actually happens to me a lot. For a game that's mainly supposed to be played inside while you have Wi-Fi, there are better things you could be doing. You could be playing the Tales series. Pretty awesome series, but sorry. Then there's the level design. There are 3 types of stages: speed, flying, and strength to go with the 3 types of characters. So that means each stage has a bias to a certain type of character. Say if you go into a flying stage with a speed character. If you want to go on the top path with all the crazy prizes, just like in every other Sonic game, you won't be able to since it mainly requires you to be able to fly. That's so stupid! Why can't I play as who I want to play as? In order to get the most out of each stage, you'll have to be that type and nothing else. The only time when the level allows for any type is the special events with event-specific stages, but only then it's for a limited amount of time. That's dumb, Sega. Oh, and speaking of characters, the Premium Roulette. Oh my gosh, the Premium Roulette. Let me make this clear, it sucks. To get a character, you either have to pay a hefty amount of real-life cash, which is about $13.33 according to Tails Channel's video, a hefty amount of red rings, 250 to be specific for the characters, or the roulettes. For real life money, you have to pay more than freaking Roy for Super Smash Bros. For Wii U or any of the other DLC characters at that, which are awesome by the way, which is flat out stupid. DLC for a mobile game shouldn't be more than DLC for an HD fighting game extravaganza that has Smash Bros. Wii U, or 3DS, whichever you prefer. I mean, come on! Who would you rather have? A character that takes away from your score, or Roy? I mean, that's a pretty obvious answer. Then to get the other characters, you have to be lucky by landing on a space that's only a 6% chance! Are you kidding me? That's insane! You could spend hundreds of dollars trying to spin that dang wheel, or you don't have to spend a dime. It's completely random, and that's so freaking stupid. You know what's even more of a kick to the nuts? The fact that some of the characters and buddies are only for a limited time and still only 6%. So that means if you don't get the slightest bit of luck in that short amount of time span that they're available, then you're just screwed and you don't get another chance at them. Wow, thanks Sega. I still haven't gotten a single character from the roulette or any other priorities or things that you have to do. And there's no way in heck that I'm saving up 250 red rings on some characters that'll just lower my score. Why are getting characters so dumb in this game? Sega, stop trying to take our money so much, and stop making it so hard to get characters in all of your apps, except for Sonic Jump Fever. That one was alright. Okay, the rant's over. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to lose my mind like that, but man, getting characters in Sonic Runners is so stupid. And I really hope they change it in the future, even though I highly doubt it, because Sega has a knack for disappointing their fans. Wow, why did I say that? I'm gonna get so much hate in the comments, but let's move on, okay? Other than that, my other gripes are pretty minor. I hate playing tokens and then having to wait a half an hour to play again. When stuff like that happens, I just lose all inspiration to play for a couple of days. Yes, a couple of days, it's that bad for me. Then there's the fact that you can only play the adventure and not be able to play just for fun. When you want to play just for fun, you have to be in an event, and those are only for a limited time, so that's pretty stupid. So the only time you can play the level that complements all gameplay styles is when an event is on, and that's it. And I also don't like that you can level up. The character shouldn't be weak at the start and should have the max potential all the time. I think that's pretty stupid, especially for a mobile game. If it's a full-fledged game, then that's fine, but when it's just on the go and quick playing stuff, that's too much. It shows even more bias towards Japan since they got the game first because, you know, they don't get anything. Well, that's all I have to say about this game. I'll just say I was pretty disappointed with the final product. The game tries to do way too much and is pretty much begging for money, making it turn into more of a mess than anything else. I would like to see Sega use the same character models but update again in HD and make actual levels to traverse through like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and old school controls to give us a good 2D Sonic game. That'd be pretty fun, and it should be for consoles and not just portables. That's kinda stupid. Oh, and no roulettes. Make all the characters unlockable from the story like Tails and Knuckles. If the game were simpler and didn't require the internet to play the entire game, then maybe it'd be better. Maybe. But in the end, it's just another failure to add to the ever-growing pile of crap that are the Sonic games. It's really a shame too. I love Sonic the Hedgehog and want him to succeed, I really do. But in the end, I don't know if I can trust Sega with anything. So, finally, I'll give this game like a 4.5 out of 10. It's just a little below average for me. If you just want something to play in short bursts and have a good internet, or don't mind using your data while on the go, then go ahead. But for all those people who just want something to do when they're bored, like me, then there are better mobile Sonic games to play, like Sonic Dash. Well, now I'm a bit down, but that's okay, because soon I'll have my first ever review, and it'll be a good game, I promise. But thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe for more top 10s and 5s, and more reviews coming soon. But anyways, thanks for watching, I'll see you guys next time, and stay awesome!